Hello, ladies and gentlemen. No fancy intro for this one, but it's more of a... I just want to sit down and talk with you guys. I've been quandering on this and thinking about this, and really, after I've pondered a bit, I realized that War of the Worlds is perfect for fanfiction. Not just because it's public domain, mind you, which that does help. A good amount, that does help. Legality-wise, it does help a lot. But no, the reason War of the Worlds is so good for fanfiction is because of the story itself. War of the Worlds, when you break it down, is the absolute deconstruction of a society. It is literally looking at a society that claims itself to be superior, above even the most common animal, and showing that it is not. Telling that it is not above itself. It's why the book, the radio play, and even the 1953 full-colorized movie is good. Still good, even, to this day. Even the show, as much as the show itself from the 80s was a cheeseball, just absolute action fest of fun, and of course a drug PSA here and there, it was still a fun ride. It was definitely something that still held up. Still holds up, even. It's the reason why War of the Worlds is so good. And there are fanfictions out there that actually take this and do it good. One of them that actually does do this really well, ironically of all things, is Code Geass. Code Geass, while yes, is still technically British, even though they are Britannian, actually looks at it and says, you think you're superior. You think you're all superior. The British, the Britannians, the Chinese, the EU. What would happen if the Martians invaded? And they did. And you can find this story. I mean, literally, just type in War of the Worlds, Code Geass fanfiction. You'll find it. I'm not gonna fucking look for you. I'm not your damn mom. I'm not gonna find everything for you. But what I am gonna say, though, is that if you really think about it, other stories can be done with this. Other crossovers can be done with this. I mean, aside from, of course, Code Geass, there's also Ruby, even. Ruby, as much as I don't want to say is a good idea, is a cool idea. Even the Justice League, I mean, yes, technically speaking, DC Comics has already done one where, you know, Superman did, in fact, fight the Martians in the 1930s. It still was... It's still something that you can do. I mean, yes, they have done War of the Worlds quote-unquote episodes, with, of course, the pilot episodes of the Justice League animated series, and, of course, the Young Justice episode, which was War of the World-ish, but not truly War of the Worlds. It's really not. But, again, it's to each their own. Another good one would be Marvel, even. I don't think Marvel has ever done War of the Worlds, but, again, I might be wrong. Again, you may sound off in the comments section below what you think, but again, there are so many good examples of like crossover ideas that you can do for War of the Worlds and actually just deconstruct a faction, actually show that no matter how advanced you are, no matter how much you praise yourself to be advanced, you shall fall equally as everyone else, for humanity is not as advanced as we claim to be. For we are weak in our own devices. And it does come down to whichever Martian you use. It doesn't matter if you use the original H.G. Wells Martians, who actually have black smoke, which is essentially just a biological weapon with their heat rays and cylinders. It doesn't matter if it's the War of the Worlds Goliath one, where, again, same thing, minus the black smoke, with much more advanced tripods. Or even... Can't believe I'm saying this. Even the 2005 Steven Spielberg tripods with their goddamn force fields. Yes, I know the 1953 movie had force fields also, but at least their designs were a little better. Yes, invisible legs, but come on, people. They were doing what they could in 1953. We can cut them some slack, and it is a classic. Anyway, you get what I'm saying, though. The idea of War of the Worlds is there, and while, yes, many may stumble, many may mess up, the symbols of War of the Worlds, WOTW, is more iconic than GATE, WOTW, which it will have its day, especially with the recent drama that came out, especially with the recent information that came out with a old supporter. Don't get me wrong, we'll be doing a video on that, I promise you. But, moving back to The Martians. Again, it is something that I absolutely love. I love the deconstruction. I love the idea that humanity is given a bloody nose, a big bloody nose, and more or less has to rebuild in the ashes. You can have the invasion last for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3, but in the end, the Martians must fall, either by their own hubris or by our tiny, microscopic allies who attacked them as they drank our water, ate our food, and consumed our biological DNA. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. As always, I've been Airsoft Al, and let me know in the comments section down below why you think War of the Worlds is perfect for fanfiction, why you think it's a great setup, why you think alien invasion stories are a good crossover idea. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Airsoft Al, and I'll see you all in the next video. Till next time, and remember, always watch the skies. Keep your eyes on Mars. And if should you see a green flash, stock up, head underground, and wait out until our microscopic allies fight the foreign invaders. Till next time.